Most people will probably never watch Your Lie in April. They'll scroll past it on some streaming service, too busy binging the last insipid action series or generic rom-com to notice the masterpiece hiding in plain sight. Even if they did watch it, they wouldn't understand it. They don't have the depth. They don't have the capacity to feel something other than the shallow dopamine hit of surface-level entertainment. That's fine. Your Lie in April isn't for them. It's for us. The enlightened, the sensitive. The few who can handle the raw, unfiltered beauty of a show that stabs you in the heart with a violin bow and leaves you bleeding out on stage. If you're here watching this video, it's because you're ready to join the rarefied air of people who can appreciate the agonizing brilliance of this anime. Maybe you're just curious. Either way, buckle up, because we're about to dive into the most gut-wrenching, soul-crushing, ultimately transcendent anime of all time. Your Lie in April tells the story of Kosei Arima, a piano prodigy whose life was ripped apart by trauma. His mother, a cruel and controlling perfectionist, turned him into a machine, a piano-playing automaton devoid of joy, playing not for himself but for her. When she died, the weight of her abuse crushed him completely, leaving him unable to bear the music he once loved. This is where most stories would stop. A tragic backstory, a broken character, a downward spiral into misery. But Your Lie in April isn't interested in wallowing in despair. It's interested in something far more dangerous. Hope. Enter Kaori Miyazono, the manic pixie dream girl turned emotionally null nuclear warhead, who blasts her way into Kosei's life and drags him, kicking and screaming, back to the piano bench. Kaori isn't just a character. She's a force of nature. She's chaos, beauty, and pain, wrapped in a package of wild violin solos and infectious energy. She's the kind of person who makes you want to live again, even as she's quietly dying right in front of you. Let's get one thing straight. Your Lie in April is not a feel-good anime. It's a feel-everything anime. It grabs you by the throat, shoves your face into the darkest corners of human emotion, and forces you to confront your own fragility. Music. It's not just there to sound pretty, it's there to break you. Every performance is a battlefield, every note a bullet. Kosei's struggle to play again is not about his music. It's about reclaiming his identity, his humanity, his soul. And Kaori? Her violin isn't just an instrument. It's a weapon. A lifeline, a scream into the void. Watching her perform is like watching someone set themselves on fire just to light up the darkness around them. The show's use of classical music is nothing short of genius. Chopin, Beethoven, Rachmaninoff. They're not just background noise. They're characters in their own right. Voices that speak when words fail. They tell the story of a boy clawing his way out of despair, and a girl who burns so brightly that she consumes herself. The title, Your Lie in April, is a puzzle that haunts you throughout the series. What is the lie? Who is lying? By the time you find out, it's too late. You've already been gutted. The lie, of course, is Kaori's. A lie of omission. A lie of kindness. A lie that hides her terminal illness from the boy she's come to love. But the real gut punch isn't the lie itself. It's the realization that her lie wasn't meant to deceive. It was meant to protect. To give Kosei the strength to play again. To live again. Even as she was fading away. Kaori's lie is the ultimate act of love. A love that demands nothing, that gives everything, that burns itself out like a star going supernova. The final episodes are an emotional annihilation. Calorie's surgery, her letter, her death, it's all a crescendo of pain that leaves you gasping for air. And yet, there's beauty in that pain. There's meaning. Your Lie in April doesn't just break your heart. It rebuilds it, stronger and more fragile all at once. Visually, Your Lie in April's a masterpiece. Every frame is drenched in emotion. Every color palette carefully chosen to reflect the characters' inner worlds. The use of light and shadow, the attention to detail in the performances, the surreal imagery that blurs the line between reality and memory. It's all there to immerse you in Kosei's world, to make you feel every note, every tear, every heartbeat. But it's the writing that truly sets this anime apart. The dialogue is sharp, poetic, and painfully real. The characters are complex, flawed, and achingly human. And the themes, they're universal. Loss, love, redemption, the fleeting nature of life. Your Lie in April doesn't just explore the ideas. It dives into them headfirst, unafraid to get messy, unafraid to hurt you. Let's be honest, most people aren't ready for Your Lie in April. They're too shallow, too emotionally stunted, too afraid of feeling something real. They'll watch their cookie-cutter shonen shows and their vapid rom-coms and think they've experienced art. But you're here. You're different. Watching Your Lie in April is like standing in front of a tidal wave. You can't stop it. You can't escape it. All you can do is let it hit you, let it drown you, and hope that you'll emerge on the other side as someone new, someone better. So if you think you're ready, if you think you have the guts, the heart, the soul, then watch Your Lie in April. But don't say I didn't warn you. This anime will destroy you, and you'll thank it for every second.